After watching so many people start rebounding, I see 3 common mistakes over and over again. And most people don't even realize that they're doing them. Hey guys, welcome back to Leaps and Bounds. I'm Brittany Kennedy. Welcome to my porch/studio. Let's go ahead and dive in and explore this topic today, because once we fix these 3 common mistakes, everything changes. The first common mistake I see is intensity. A lot of people get on the rebounder and they think that they have to be aggressive. They have to jump up and down hard. They have to do it fast in order to get the results they're looking for, in order to feel it. But not all rebounding is created equal. Let's fix this common mistake by instead thinking of rebounding as a better version of walking, meant to be enjoyed, meant to release stress, meant to support our mind and body, and simply meant to get us moving again. And in fact, the most important bounce we can do on our rebounder is the gentle health bounce. And here is something that I love to talk about. I'm super passionate about this because most people don't even realize that they don't need high intensity to benefit from rebounding. Even small controlled movements can create powerful internal support. So let's pause here and take a moment to discuss what the health bounce actually looks like and what it is doing. Here we have our core tight, engaged. We have our knees slightly bent. Our feet are flat on the mat, not coming off the mat. As we push down, not bounce off. When we push down into the mat, our mat is then working to push against us and helping us bring us back up. The gravitational force is supporting so many internal systems. I know this doesn't look like much, but we are doing so much internally. We are helping our lymphatic drainage. We are getting our circulation pumping. We are increasing metabolic rate. We are helping our digestive tract move. We are also regulating our nervous system. We're lowering our cortisol because it's a low impact movement. We're entering into a more peaceful and tranquil state where our body can start healing and accepting things like weight loss and decreased inflammation. This move is very powerful, and I highly suggest sticking here a few times a day to better your fitness and wellness journey. I'm excited to explore more about this and go into detail about each internal system and the power behind the bounce in this video. But I just want to emphasize the power of the bounce doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be exhausting. You can get so many benefits from one simple move. The first common mistake of using the rebounder as only an intense cardio tool is something a lot of people are doing. And I'm not saying don't get your cardio workout on the rebounder, because I use it for that, and it's a great low impact way to build endurance. But we also need to realize that the rebounder is so much more. It's a support tool, especially to those already working out so hard. It can help with recovery. It can help with stiffness and aches and pains. It supports our internal system as we're working out. And also it keeps our body from feeling constantly stressed. And if you're not already working out, this is one of the easiest ways to get started, because we don't need intensity to see the benefits from rebounding. And also because many of us just lack the motivation, because we are already so busy and so exhausted from our day to day, or because we're not getting enough movement in general that our bodies and minds feel exhausted. So this is a great way to bring movement back in that our body actually responds to. And that's what we were talking about when we say that it helps regulate the nervous system. Your body and mind love this type of movement. It's fun and it's easy and it's approachable for everyone. Your body responds best when it's supported, not shocked into change. Rebounding is much more than how hard you can go. It's about how well you can support your body. Remember, sometimes the most powerful movement isn't the one that looks the most impressive, but it's the one that supports us from the inside out. The second common mistake I see people making is duration. People think that if 10 minutes is good, 30 minutes must be better. So they stay longer, they push harder, and they try to get more out of it. But more isn't always better, especially in the beginning. And honestly, not always better at all. Because your body doesn't measure progress with time, it measures it by how well it can respond to what you're actually doing. When you first start rebounding or really building consistency with any workout, your body is adapting. Your balance is adjusting. Your muscles are learning the movement. Your internal systems are being stimulated. And that takes energy. So when we stay at something for too long, we can move from a very supportive type of movement to our body becoming stressed, raising cortisol, dysregulating our nervous system, increasing inflammation. This is why some people get off the rebounder, or whenever they're done working out and they're trying something new, they can feel dizzy or drained or like they want to sit down, overheated. And they think to themselves, maybe I'm just out of shape. But that's not always the case. This is simply our body responding and signaling to us, wait a minute, that was way too much too fast. And if you're just starting out, short sessions are not a weakness. They are a strategy. For those of you just starting out with rebounding, 5 to 10 minutes a day is more than enough to start supporting your body. If you're already working out, there are way too many people that still overdo it. And they stack rebounding on top of everything else. Long sessions, high intensity workouts, and never give their body a chance to actually respond, reset, and recover. Your body wasn't designed to just have one workout throughout the day. It actually responds incredibly well to short, repeated signals throughout the day. A few minutes in the morning, a few minutes in the afternoon, a few minutes in the evening can be very supportive, more supportive than actually a long session that leaves us exhausted. This is how we move from working out to working with our bodies. Rebounding isn't just about how long you can bounce in one session. It is about how consistently we show up throughout the day. This is where it becomes really important to pay attention to what our body is telling us, because our body is always giving us feedback. The question is, do we know what to look for? There are a few key signals that I would like to go over here to tell if we're being stressful to our body or if we're being supportive to our body. Things that we might notice if we are becoming too stressed is feeling drained instead of energized, feeling dizzy or lightheaded, needing to sit down or lie down right after, feeling shaky or fatigued, a heavy sluggishness feeling later in the day. These are all signs that your body may be overwhelmed, not supported. And this isn't necessarily bad. It's just information of where our body is at the moment and how it needs to be supported. Something that I had to learn as a functional medicine coach. Our body isn't failing us. It is simply always communicating with us. On the other hand, when you're in a good range, you may notice things like a stable energy throughout the day, feeling more awake, more clear-headed, easier sleeping throughout the night, better moods, and a subtle warmth that just keeps burning throughout the day. That is a better digestion or maybe even a ramped up metabolism. Keep in mind that 80% of the time we want to leave our sessions feeling better, not depleted. And so that 80% rule is leaving when we feel like we could have given more, not giving everything we had. Because progress doesn't come from simply doing the most every time. It comes from what your body can actually build from. Our third mistake, and I believe this one just changes everything, is no clear purpose or having the wrong purpose completely when it comes to rebounding. Most people get on the rebounder and they use it for one thing and one thing only, and that is a cardio sweat session. Another high intensity workout, something to burn calories. But the rebounder is so much more than that. And as you probably already started to see, this isn't just another fitness tool. This is one of the best holistic health tools available to us today. The reason why I stressed purpose as our third most common mistake is because most people, when they get on the rebounder, they have one goal in mind, and that is weight loss. That is a wonderful goal to have, and it is a healthy one, in fact. But here's the part that most people aren't talking about when it comes to weight loss. And this is something that is very shocking because weight gain isn't about just eating more and not being able to burn it off. It is actually very intertwined with things like a dysregulated nervous system, chronic stress, and how properly our internal systems are functioning. The body is always holding on to energy as a form of protection because your body is always working to keep you safe, not just look a certain way. Your body isn't something that you deal with. It's something that is constantly working to keep you alive. Every system, every response, every signal is designed to support you. When you bring the right kind of movement into your day, especially rhythmic and gentle movement, you're not just exercising, you're communicating with your body. Gentle bouncing signals to the body that it is safe by regulating the nervous system. And when the body feels safe, it can relax. And when the body relaxes, it can finally release things that it's been holding on to forever. Things like tension, pain, stress, those extra pounds that we've been trying to get rid of, and even stored trauma. This isn't about forcing anything. It's simply creating the conditions where your body can do what it's designed to do, heal and keep you healthy. Because a regulated body can heal faster, respond better, and function more efficiently. I invite you the next time you step onto your rebounder, not just to ask how hard I can push myself, what kind of intense cardio workout can I get in, but instead start asking, what does my body need right now? Do you need more energy? Do you need to calm your system? Do you need some stress relief? Do you need to support recovery? Your purpose changes your movement, and your movement changes your results. This common mistake of using the rebounder just for a cardio tool is something I see over and over again. It's a tool that can be used to support the body in different ways depending on what you actually need. When we approach our fitness or wellness journey with only one goal, we can miss what our body is actually asking for. When we actually start to support our bodies instead of just merely trying to change it, that's when things shift and become way more sustainable. Our energy starts to skyrocket, our results become more prevalent, and our fitness journey, our health goals become easier to achieve. I truly hope this helps simplify things for you, because if you're anything like me, the last thing we want is more noise and confusion around our health and fitness journey. This channel is all about clarity and helping support you to put the health back into your hands. Let me know in the comments what was your biggest takeaway today. And if you're ready to start moving differently, I'm so glad you're here. Stick around a while, subscribe, and become part of the Bounce family. Until next time, when in doubt, bounce it out.